Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.
You're watching Nation 1 TV News Hour and my name is Uzaglo Elizabeth. The Animal Welfare League, AWL, an advocacy organization dedicated to improving animal welfare across Africa, has honored 6 hotels in Accra with its Maiden Hospitality and Heart Awards for demonstrating leadership in ethical animal welfare practices.
Animal Welfare League is a non-profit organization based in Ghana with several other operations in other African countries, including Egypt, Morocco, and South Africa. What we do is advocate for the welfare of animals. Currently, we've streamlined our work to focus on egg-laying chickens, that is layers. And what we do is to work with corporate institutions, especially hotels, to adopt what we call the Corporate Cage-Free Commitment. Today's event is called Hospitality with Heart Awards, and it seeks to celebrate hotels with true leadership who have actually demonstrated care, transparency through high animal welfare standards, and also what we call the cage-free egg commitment. So prior to this event, we launched the benchmark ranking, which assessed hotels that are rated 3 stars and above according to their dedication towards animal welfare. And within this benchmark, we have 3 various categories. At the top sits the Champion of Compassion, and these hotels under the Champion of Compassion have fully committed to animal welfare standards, where they are exclusively sourcing eggs from farms that have much animal welfare conditions. And then we also have the second category, which is the Rising Star. These are hotels that have shown keen interest in transitioning to higher animal welfare standards within their supply chain. They are looking into finding out where their suppliers are sourcing their eggs from in terms of animal welfare practices. And so that is what we are currently looking at. And then the third rank is the heartless category. Now within this category are hotels that have shown no interest for animal welfare. They have not returned our attempts to engage them. We've made several attempts to engage these hotels, but to no avail. And there is no publicly available information regarding their animal welfare commitment. So such hotels are under the heartless category. Yes, so this particular award is actually the first of its kind. But then the benchmark ranking, this is the second time, because last year we launched what we call the Ghana Hotels Cage-Free ranking. And this year's benching builds on last year's benchmark. So it is to serve as a way to find out how these hotels are transparently reporting their progress. I mean, especially those that went cage-free last year, and also to engage with new hotels to also adopt the policies. We reached out to a couple of hotels, about 31 of them. And currently, we have about 6 hotels that are Champion of Compassion, that are fully cage-free, and we currently also have some hotels under the Rising Star. The heartless hotels are, like I said, are unresponsive at the moment, but Animal Welfare League, we are always open to collaborate, so we are always open to engage with them when they are ready, and so that they can also adopt the cage-free commitments that we are talking about. Animal welfare in general, it's a great initiative that we employ that everyone, including major key actors within the hospitality industry and also various relevant stakeholders within other industries, should take very seriously, because internationally major global companies are tilting towards this direction, and consumers are also increasingly becoming aware of where their food and food products are coming from, especially with regards to animal welfare conditions. So they want to make informed decisions, they want to make ethical decisions. So that is why this is very important, that our hospitality industry within Ghana, which, I mean, Ghana is the gateway to Africa. So our hospitality industry being a leader of this initiative, taking animal welfare seriously, will keep putting us on the map and will also align with international best practices. We should all embrace animal welfare. We should take good care of animals. Animals, like human beings, are sentient beings. They can feel pain, they can feel suffering. We are not necessarily saying don't consume animals, but we don't have to put them through unnecessary pain and suffering. If you are a consumer out there, if you are a consumer of eggs or any chicken products, you could ask your eatery, you could ask your restaurants, your hotels about their animal welfare policies whenever you want to patronize. Actually, in the past, we've worked with Ghana Standards Authority, including other relevant stakeholders within the sector. And together with them, we've been able to produce the first national standards for the country. And the national standards are for poultry production, which actually includes minimum welfare standards for animals and an accompanying inspection manual that is to assess the minimum welfare standards. And then yes, so Ghana Tourism Authority, we're actually looking forward to working with them to look at possible allies policies to help inculcate them within the various institutions that work under them within their operations. Any institution that use animals or animal products in their operations, we're actually looking forward to working with the DTA to refine their policies to reflect animal welfare standards.
Opportunity to keep, protecting animals, engaging with people who are also like-minded to be able to advance the need for cage-free animals also. As a hotel, it's very important for us, especially in sustainability. That's where the world is going towards, and that's what it's more human, we believe. And so going along this path not just helps our business, but it also helps the environment in total, giving us the opportunity to even leave the earth for those who are coming, after us to also be able to benefit. There's no need in destroying what we have and then keeping the future generations, in dire need of, that support. So it's just on everybody, to be able to try and do their parts. And this is where we also find ourselves. I think Animal Welfare League has been very supportive, especially when we signed up. The support has been immense. Follow-ups, they come over to guide us to, put things into the right place. And our team and management of the African regions also avails, themselves to support this initiative. And I think that gradually we've grown from the initial stage up until now. That's how come we have been recognized today. In terms of animals, you use protein for every diet, from chickens to, goats to fish. It's a lot. And then even looking at eggs, you have it for your breakfast, you have it for your, sausage, how do you call it? You have it for your sandwiches, etc. So the demand is very huge, and what we use in a hotel is very huge. So we believe that if doing that, we need to be able to put ourselves into, the right path, making sure that these animals are not treated inhumanely, and then we also source from people who have that kind of like-mindedness that we have, especially with the Animal Welfare League. Yes. So mainly for our sourcing needs, you'd have to visit, the farm or where it's been produced, basically. So we go there, have an assessment of what they do before we sign them on. So it's not just sitting in the office having them, bring you whatever it is, but periodically also we have our team who are responsible for that, visit them, look at things. If there's any cause of concerns, they raise those concerns to us, and then we see how best we can manage those. My advice would be they should try to stop that. There's still the opportunity. They can speak with the Animal Welfare League, for instance, to guide them and support them into moving into cage-free animals.
Thank you for watching Nation One TV. Kindly subscribe for more news updates.